Get ready, Legends Nexus is live. We're diving headfirst into the biggest stories in sports with a lightning-fast rundown that'll blow your mind. First up, the Ballon d'Or race has been decided. We're breaking down exactly why Paris Saint-Germain's Ousmane Dembélé shocked the world to claim the most coveted individual prize in football. You won't believe the numbers. Then, is Liverpool's midfield maestro Ryan Gravenberch evolving into something even more special? We've got the inside scoop on his incredible performances that have fans buzzing. But wait, the Premier League fixture list just dropped, and we're revealing which teams have the toughest road ahead and who might be in for a surprise. And finally, can Aston Villa's Unai Emery rediscover his magic touch in the Europa League? We preview their crucial opening match against Bologna. You don't want to miss any of this. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's get into it. Did Ousmane Dembélé really deserve the Ballon d'Or? Paris Saint-Germain's Ousmane Dembélé has been awarded the prestigious men's Ballon d'Or for 2025, a decision that has sent shockwaves through the football world. This award, considered the pinnacle of individual achievement in the sport, is decided by journalists from FIFA's top 100 ranked countries and covers performances from August 1, 2024 to July 13, 2025, including the FIFA Club World Cup. While stars like Mohamed Salah, Kylian Mbappé, Lamine Yamal, and Rafinha all had stellar seasons, it was Dembélé who ultimately took home the coveted trophy. PSG's incredible 2024-25 season saw them achieve a historic treble, winning Ligue 1, the Coupe de France, and their first-ever UEFA Champions League title with a dominant 5-0 victory over Inter Milan. Dembélé was instrumental in this success, contributing 33 goals and 13 assists across all competitions. Notably, his goal-scoring surge in the second half of the season was phenomenal. From January 1st to the Champions League final, he netted 25 goals and provided 8 assists in just 29 games, leading Europe's top 5 leagues in goal involvements during that period. He was particularly crucial in the Champions League, registering 14 goal involvements, 8 goals, 6 assists, the most by any player for a French team in a single campaign, and also creating the most chances, 38, alongside Rafinha. His influence extended to Ligue 1, where he led the league with 27 goal involvements, 21 goals, 7 assists. This season marked a significant leap for Dembélé, more than doubling his previous best goal involvements and goals scored in a single campaign. The football community is abuzz with debate. While many acknowledge Dembélé's sensational form and PSG's dominance, some question if he was truly the standout performer over players like Kylian Mbappé or even his PSG teammates Achraf Hakimi and Vitinha. Analysts are dissecting his advanced metrics, noting his 100th percentile rankings in chances created and progressive carries, and his remarkable per 90-minute stats in non-penalty goals and shots. The sheer volume of his attacking sequence involvements, both in Ligue 1 and the Champions League, highlights his all-around offensive impact. Did Dembélé truly conquer the footballing world, or is there more to this story? Stick around as we dissect Liverpool's rising star and the Premier League's toughest tests next. Ryan Gravenberch, Liverpool's midfield evolution. Ryan Gravenberch delivered a masterclass in Liverpool's recent Merseyside derby victory over Everton, further cementing his status as a key player under Arne Slot. After a standout previous season that earned him the PFA Young Player of the Year award, Gravenberch's importance to the Reds was evident even in his absence on the opening day. His performances since have only amplified this, with his display against Everton being particularly noteworthy. In a high-pressure derby match, Gravenberch was the undisputed star, scoring a sublime opener and providing a crucial assist for Hugo Ekitike. At just 23 years and 127 days old, he became the youngest player to both score and assist in a Premier League Merseyside derby for Liverpool. Beyond the attacking statistics, his all-around game was exceptional, leading Liverpool players in tackles and tying for possession won. Manager Arne Slot acknowledged Gravenberch's tireless work rate, noting his contributions both offensively and defensively in helping teammates like Connor Bradley and Dominic Szoboszlai. Gravenberch's signature move, receiving the ball, turning with deceptive ease, continues to bamboozle opponents. He topped Liverpool's charts for ball carries against Everton and ranks highly in the Premier League for carries per 90 minutes. His confidence on the ball is evident, showcased by a moment of flair against Burnley that was both audacious and effective. His passing game was equally impressive, leading the team in chances created and making the most passes in the final third at Burnley, while also winning a significant majority of his duels against Atletico Madrid. This season, Gravenberch appears to have more freedom, with an increased average of touches and carries per 90 minutes and a notable rise in shots taken per game compared to last season. This increased attacking intent has already yielded 2 goals in 4 games, a stark contrast to his single goal in 63 Premier League appearances prior to this season. Gravenberch himself stated that the coach has given him more freedom in midfield this season, allowing him to push forward more, a role he feels suits his strengths. Slot echoed this, describing it as an evolution of the team, adapting to new player qualities and opponent pressing strategies. While the sample size is small, his touches in attacking central areas have increased, and his assist against Everton came from one of his many line-breaking passes, demonstrating a greater responsibility in creating opportunities. Liverpool, currently leading the Premier League, seem to be benefiting immensely from Gravenberch's exceptional form. Bayern Munich, who sold him for a reported £35 million years ago, may be regretting letting such a promising talent depart. Can Gravenberch maintain this explosive form throughout the season? Next, we'll shift gears to the tactical battleground of the Premier League fixture list and Aston Villa's European ambitions. Premier League fixture difficulty: who faces the toughest gauntlet? With the first 5 matchdays of the 2025-26 Premier League season concluded, a clearer picture is emerging of which teams have navigated challenging starts and who faces a daunting path ahead. Using the Opta Power Rankings, we can analyze the difficulty of each team's upcoming 5-game schedule to predict potential momentum shifts and pressure points. Manchester United, who faced the toughest opening 5 fixtures with an average opponent rating of 94.7, secured 7 points, exceeding expectations given their clashes with Arsenal, Manchester City, and Chelsea. Bournemouth, with the second toughest start, average rating 94, have impressed by collecting 10 points and sitting 4th. Arsenal also earned 10 points from a difficult schedule. In general, teams with the hardest initial fixtures have performed well, with the 7 clubs facing the toughest starts all securing at least 7 points. Conversely, Aston Villa, who were predicted to have the easiest start with an average opponent rating of 91.8, have struggled significantly. They remain winless with just 3 points, having failed to score until their draw against Sunderland, a game where they conceded a late equalizer after being reduced to 10 men. Other teams like Chelsea, Crystal Palace, and newly promoted Sunderland, who had schedules with an average rating of 91.9, have largely performed well, sitting in strong league positions. Looking ahead, the fixture list presents new challenges. West Ham and Aston Villa face particularly difficult upcoming schedules. West Ham's next 5 games include trips to Everton, Arsenal, and Leeds, alongside home fixtures against Newcastle and Brentford, with an average opponent rating of 91.5. Aston Villa's upcoming run is even tougher, with an average opponent rating of 92.5, featuring away games against Tottenham and Liverpool, a home match against Manchester City, and home games against Fulham and Burnley. For Villa, these early fixtures against Fulham and Burnley could be crucial. Manchester United, despite having a tough upcoming fixture against Liverpool at Anfield, have a relatively manageable run otherwise, with an average opponent rating of 90.8. Wolves, who have lost all of their first 5 matches, face the easiest schedule ahead, with an average opponent rating of 88.2, offering a potential lifeline to turn their season around. Leeds United also have a favorable run, followed by Arsenal, Manchester City, and Tottenham, whose upcoming schedules are considered moderately kind. Liverpool face a challenging sequence with visits to Crystal Palace and Chelsea, followed by a home tie against Manchester United. Will these fixture lists dictate the early season narratives, or can teams defy the odds? And now, we turn our attention to Europe, where Unai Emery seeks redemption for Aston Villa. Unai Emery's Europa League quest. Can Aston Villa revive their season? Aston Villa, under manager Unai Emery, are set to embark on their UEFA Europa League campaign, hoping the competition can provide a much-needed boost to a struggling Premier League season. Their opening matchday fixture sees them host Bologna at Villa Park, a critical encounter for a team yet to secure a league victory. Villa's domestic form has been deeply concerning. A recent 1-1 draw with 10-man Sunderland marked their first goal and point in weeks, but they remain winless after 5 games. This marks only the 4th time in the club's history that they've started a league campaign so poorly. Despite numerous shots, their shot conversion rate is the lowest in the Premier League, highlighting an acute lack of clinical finishing. Emery, renowned for his unparalleled success in the Europa League, having won the competition a record 4 times, will be looking to leverage his historical dominance in UEFA's second-tier club competition. Last season, Villa reached the quarter-finals of the Champions League, their highest goal tally in a major European campaign. However, a controversial final-day defeat saw them miss out on a Champions League spot, placing them in the Europa League. Bologna, also participants in last season's Champions League, exited in the group stage. They qualified for this Europa League campaign by winning the Coppa Italia, their first major trophy since 1974. Despite this success, goals have been scarce for Bologna this season, though they secured a late victory over Genoa thanks to a Riccardo Orsolini penalty. Key players are sidelined for Bologna, while Villa will also be without some key personnel, though a return for Victor Lindelöf is possible. This fixture marks a rematch, as Villa defeated Bologna 2-0 in the Champions League last season. Bologna have a poor record against English opposition in Europe, winless in their last 5 encounters. Despite Villa's current league struggles, the Opta supercomputer heavily favors them to win at home, predicting a 60.8% chance of victory. The data suggests that Emery's proven track record in this competition, combined with their home advantage, should be enough to overcome the Italian side and kickstart their European journey on a positive note. Can Emery's European magic reignite Aston Villa's season? Stay tuned for our lightning round recap and a full call to action. And that's a wrap on another action-packed Legends Nexus. We covered Ousmane Dembélé's shock Ballon d'Or win, Ryan Gravenberch's incredible evolution at Liverpool, the tough Premier League fixture list, and Aston Villa's European challenge. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more epic sports content, ring the notification bell so you never miss an update, drop a comment with your thoughts on these stories, and follow us on all our socials. We'll see you in the next one.